Why men pay? Okay. I'm gonna try to make it short. It's I think it's best illustrated by the kind of language that German Johns use for, on the one hand, what a normal person would call dating. They call that hunting in the wild. Just let that sink in, what that means. It has this weird association with like power and masculinity. It has to do with violence. I mean, hunting, people hunt for survival, or at least they used to. So, like, it takes an effort, but it is still violent. It means to overpower, and then it actually means to kill. A very common phrase they will also use for all women, prostitute or not, is schema prey. So, what a normal person would call my type, that guy or that gal is my type, a John would say, that person, that guy or gal fits my scheme of prey. So again, I think the misogyny is very evident in that she's prey. She's supposed to be overpowered. He's supposed to be in control. So if dating is hunting in the wild, then prostitution is kind of going to the zoo or going to the supermarket. Again, it's very common for men, like, this is not an exaggeration, they will use various words for animals to refer to women. Like, they'll call her a sex kitten, or they'll call her a mare, like a female horse, which is, associated with libido. Very often, that term is three-hole mare, as in mouth, vagina, and anus, and her being penetrable in all three, which is a really, really demeaning way to talk about women. That is the perspective they take. There are these women that you hunt for, that takes an effort, and then there are these other women that you can you just call up and have one delivered to your door like a pizza. You get to choose her weight, her skin color, her hair color, her country of origin, have her delivered to your door, and then with a woman in the wild, you take all kinds of risk. She may or may not say yes. She may or may not then in bed be submissive and do what you want. She may actually be quite demanding. That's the other thing. Johns very frequently complain that the women in the wild are too emancipated. They blame the so-called feminazis, so women like me, feminists, that we've taught women that their boundaries matter and their pleasure matters and their safety matters and all these things, and they don't deserve to be used as toys by men. So there are more and more women, like, I think this is a positive development. The women who have control, at least to some extent, some choice, are choosing not to be men's toys. But the flip side is, the unfortunate bit is that a lot of these men are looking for that man cave that they lost. This place where they are still kings, where they're in control, where they're sexually very clearly the dominant person, where there's no if or buts, but it's just, yes, I'll do what you say. And that is what they look for in prostitution. That's not always what they get. I'll make that clear. There are, of course, all women in prostitution have boundaries. Many fight for the boundaries, but it is a battle. Because the mentality of the end of the day, and I'll come to the finish now, this is the final thing, is I paid, so she owes me. So to me, paying comes from very, very deep-seated sexual entitlement and from a place of misogyny.